The theme of APALA's convention this year is Generations United, Organizing for Change. It takes place at a time right now where the labor movement is in dire need of progressive, young APA activists to infuse the labor movement with dynamic, new energy and new ideas.
So I'm here in Las Vegas for the APALA convention. So my name is Van and I'm from San Jose, California. I just graduated from UC Berkeley with a major in social welfare and minor in ethnic studies.
My name is Lyle Sakaue. I think I'm really excited about the potential of the people that are here this weekend and what we can all do together.
Well, I was definitely really interested in, meeting and building coalitions with people outside of that, professional context, building coalitions in different ways.
I thought it was going to be somewhere in California. I actually didn't know that it was national at first because I know a lot of people from LA that are going because I'm from Los Angeles. So I'm in Vegas, yay!
It's my first time here at the APALA convention and hopefully I'll get my feet wet.
I'm really excited about the conference because part of the mission or the goal is the crossing generational gap.
Usually there's not a lot of young people in the labor movement. Young is 40.
One thing I'm really excited about is just to hear the stories that folks can bring into this kind of convention.
To just be able to meet different organizers, people that are doing the work that I'm doing too, on a much bigger scale.
Well, at an APALA convention, you're going to meet people that range from, every part of the spectrum. People that have been in the labor movement for 40 years, people that have been in the labor movement for 1 year. The thing that they all have in common is that they are 100% committed to this vision of creating a more just and equitable society through organizing APA workers to build power. And no matter the types of personalities that you meet at APALA, you're going to be able to meet this whole group of activists that are committed to this vision. Hi, my name is Van Nguyen. I'm originally from San Diego, California. I'm an organizer with the Committee of Interns and Residents, SEIU, based out of New York City, and I just turned 23 years old. In college, I was always a big activist. I was involved with organizing around issues of access to higher education, and it's my belief that there's a natural connection between the work that students do on an everyday basis as activists on campus to the broader labor movement. It wasn't until I was exposed to APALA as an organization, surrounded by a bunch of amazing activists that had been doing this work for many years, that I realized how important it was for me to be involved with the labor movement and to be involved with APALA.
When APALA was founded, it was founded around the idea of not only strengthening the voice of Asian American Pacific Islander workers, but to build a larger and more inclusive labor movement.
I was a founding member of APALA and was very active in the founding convention in 1992. We wanted to put Asian workers on the map of the labor movement, and we also wanted our communities to understand the problems that workers had in the workplaces.
When I came to the union, I found there I am alone who is like me, act like me, behave like me.
Our main concerns are fighting, and still today, to advocate for the rights of Asian workers, to increase the involvement of Asians in the labor movement, and then also to bring back labor's message to the communities.
Wherever there is injustice, labor is the one first went there, stood there, rallied there, and tried to make and bring a difference.
Workers are a really important and large population in society, and their rights and their mobilization can make a big difference, not only for their rights at work, but also in our communities and for their families.
During this convention, we have various workshops, various speaking events, and numerous opportunities for students and workers to interact, talk to one another, and figure out how do we begin to build this movement.
This is one of the most important civil and human rights battles of our generation. And we in APALA have an opportunity to make a difference in this fight and in this campaign. And the very spirit of this convention, which is bringing together a worker-student alliance, is exactly what we need to pass the Federal DREAM Act in 2009.
Throughout my time there, I was also one of the very few undocumented Asian students that I had met, even though according to records that the UC keeps, the majority of undocumented students in the UCs are Asian American. 60% of them are Asian American, even though this issue is usually construed as a Latino issue.
And we had some great speakers, some great testimonials. Tam Tran and Stephanie from UCLA just kind of told their story, and it was really inspirational, and hearing in their struggles as undocumented students. And so it's really inspiring to see that, for us to get our passion to mobilize on this issue, right? And right now we're actually gonna go head off to the workshops.
We're just gonna, for example, we showed each group is gonna discuss one of the...
Here today at the APALA conference with my dude Kiwi, presenting this workshop, Cultural Activism and Workers' Rights. Our workshop today is examples of ways that other artists in the past have used culture as a medium to address workers' issues, to address people's issues.
Second question, basically, how does this work of art create change or stimulate change, all right? And the third question is, why is this effective or not?
You know, it's important for them to, one, kind of understand the history of the work that's been going on, and two, to be able to infuse their own ideas and energy and spirit into this work, into organizing.
A lot of the contractors were paying their employees under the table, cash money every day. They were getting paid like $40 a day. There were unsanitary conditions on a job site.
Today's workshop is about NBC general contractors and how they abused workers, mainly immigrant Chinese workers, in the construction industry, stealing literally millions of dollars, not paying them for work, overtime, that was performed on a lot of public wages, public works projects in Oakland, San Francisco, and the Bay Area. It was amazing because here you can see a lot of the workers are white guys, but we actually had a great APALA organizer, Vien Trung, and she was able to lead all these guys into chants in Chinese, saying, you know, justice for the NBC workers. And it was a great day for our union, and it was a great day for solidarity. It really showed how union members care about workers who don't have the protections of a union, who have no voice, who do not know the law and how they're being abused. But they do know this, that when they put down on their time card that they were working 60 hours a week and they were getting paid for 16 hours, that something was wrong.
Many of these workshops are built around the idea of building a larger and stronger labor movement. So we cover issues that impact families, whether it's healthcare reform, to immigrant rights, to worker rights, to issues on racial discrimination, or even educational equity and equality. Then we also have all these different workshops on what you can do about those issues. How do you run a campaign to change things? How do you organize people around an issue to make things happen? Or very simply, how to find jobs in the labor movement so that you can be part of this labor movement and sustain an actual living at the same time.
Coming from this conference, I feel so empowered. I'm just gonna go back to school, but I think what's next for me is really bringing back that connection with like the API community and really figuring out how I can facilitate like the empowerment of, you know, the API youth within like my campus specifically, and even going beyond that to like the greater LA area.
I'm so excited for the gala. I'm really excited to talk to everyone and meet folks, just to hear their story, why they're here, and what makes them stay involved in the labor movement.
A year ago, I was thinking about what am I going to do after college? Am I going to apply to graduate school? Am I going to apply for a fellowship? And I see the interactions that these young students are having with members of APALA now. I see them experiencing the same things I was experiencing when I was in their shoes. And that's the exciting part for me.
It's $35 too for me.
I think there's there's a new generation of folks that are excited and interested in helping others, in building power for APA workers so that they can have a fighting chance to be working in better working conditions, to working in dignity and with respect.
I hope the young people take away a sense of commitment and a sense of learning. I hope that we're able, through the interaction, to share the experiences and give the young people some new ideas and skills to move on.
Like when you get to hear people talk, when you get to hear people like organize about the folks that works in the airport, I think about like my cousin that works there. I think about my mom that works in the caregiver home. That made it a little bit more personalized to me.
One thing that I've learned at this convention is the ability to work with people from different generations, to be really tactful and respectful with the way you interact with people, and that's something that I would be able to bring back and transfer to whatever I do in the future. I laughed, I cried, like I literally cried. I honestly wish I could have like shared this experience with other folks that I know could have benefited from this.
I think the thing that I'm taking away the most from APALA convention is this idea of family. These are all things about people that I really deeply care about, and we're all in this together as a family.
This convention really just put that fire in realizing that, you know, it's not about finding a job, but finding a purpose. And I think that's what it's all about.
I think it's very important and critical for young people to get involved in the labor movement right now. And we need the energy, the ideas, and the activism of this generation to move forward in a positive way. And the labor movement is a critical movement to help the whole society move forward, to rebuild the middle class, to fight for health care, and a lot of things that contribute to making America such an important democratic society.